been in search of one answer. Who am I? Many people struggle trying to find the answer to this seemingly impossible question, but for me, I've had several life-altering events that have led to who I am today. I believe that the foundation of who I am begins with my childhood, where I was the youngest of 4 brothers. Growing up with older brothers may have been the largest impact on my life out of anything I've ever experienced, mainly because being the youngest of a large family requires you not only to grow up fast, but to lose your innocence early. Another major part of my life that formed my identity was finding my passion. Again, another seemingly impossible task for many people, finding a passion, but luckily I was able to find mine at the start of my junior year. After stumbling upon a random YouTube video explaining the basics of banking and the stock market, I was instantly hooked. The last and most recent life-altering event that led to who I am today was falling in love. Going through the start of high school, I had always tended to live an independent lifestyle, and while this is manageable, it's not very fulfilling. Again, along the way, I got lucky and found someone that loves and motivates me towards my goals. Like I previously stated, the foundation of who I am begins with my childhood. Growing up with 3 older brothers was always exciting, from playing basketball in the driveway all day to playing Call of Duty in the basement at night. That being said, we were also very competitive, and with me being the youngest, it led to me being the main target at everything we did. I learned early that life isn't fair and losing will happen and happen often. I also had to learn at a young age that life is very real and very hard sometimes. I watched as all of my brothers graduated high school, played their last football games, and moved out. To say it was hard to deal with was an understatement, but regardless, it was something I had to deal with. At first, I felt that I was a victim of the situation, but after growing up myself, I found that being the youngest and watching and learning what to do, and especially what not to do, was one of the best things that happened to me and will without a doubt lead to a better and more successful future for myself. Now that I've covered the foundation of who I am, let me begin to explain who I am through my next biggest life event. Going through life, I struggled to find my thing. Are the people around me knew where they wanted to go to college, what career they wanted, and where they wanted to live. For me, I didn't have any idea what I wanted to do until one random day during my junior year. I had always loved money more than anyone I'd ever met, and from my point of view, you either love money or you're a liar. After stumbling upon a YouTube video, I began to learn the basics of banking and the stock market, and I also learned that the greatest tool of capitalism was the stock market that went unused by many people. Only a month later, I opened my brokerage account and the rest is history. To be honest, over the past 2 years, I've probably spent more time working on that account than I have slept. I like to think that's a good thing. I believe that the 2 most important days of a person's life is the day they're born and the reason they find out why. The last major life event I decided to use to tell you who I am is falling in love. Now, before I get into this, I added this not because I had to, but because it was genuinely a very impactful part of my life, and not for the reasons most people think. After being shown and taught what love was from an external source, it allowed me to internally love myself. It allowed me to spend countless hours working towards my passions and hobbies and not feel bad about it because I was now able to accept life for what it was, and I always have someone in my corner to motivate me. That is probably the best parts of this life event, motivation. Before falling in love, I lacked the part where I took action towards my intentions in life. It's been about a year since this point, and since then, I've graduated high school, began my college career, and over tripled my original investment account, and overall just became a better person. Lastly, I became who I am because of the foundation set by growing up with 3 older brothers. I became who I am because I found my passion, and I became who I am because I fell in love and found the motivation to start working towards my dreams. Thank you.